LeBlanc, presumably hosting Top Gear is like your dream job.
Yeah, it's kind of like this. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was. You know, when I first did the show, it was fun, and then now being a part of it, I mean, it is just a international juggernaut of a show. It's
But
massive.
it's sold in, what, 170 territories or countries or something? I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
so it
everywhere.
premieres this Sunday, and by Wednesday, it'll be in 83 countries on 6 continents already. By Wednesday.
Wow.
It's just huge.
And like, how did this happen? Did you call them? Did they call you? Did you bump into someone in a lift? How does it happen?
Well, I did it the first time to promote episodes and did the around the track in the car, and that went pretty good.
Well, you were the fastest ever, aren't you? Are you still the fastest ever?
Wow.
Yeah.
No. And then they got a new car, and I went back to do it in the new car to see if I could beat the old record. And then they did this thing called Top Gear: The Races, which was kind of like a greatest hits of Top Gear, and I kind of introduced the clips, shot these little video wraparounds, and that went good. And then Chris was already on board at that point, and they approached me and asked if I would like to be a part of it. And then Alex Renton, the producer, flew to LA. We had a meeting and kind of told me what the idea was for the new shape of it, and it sounded cool, and I wasn't doing anything else. I said, yeah. And it's been a lot of fun. Chris and I get along good. It's really fun.
Yeah, and you are a proper petrol head. I mean, you do love cars and engines and all that stuff.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, like, I'm one of those people, I subscribe to, like, about 15 different car magazines. You go to my house on the coffee table, just stacked up with, forever I've been doing that. And someone just said to me the other day, finally it's paying off. All those Who knew?
Yeah, you were preparing for this job your whole life. And the first episode, part of it is a kind of Britain versus America challenge.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
So what's the challenge?
Okay, so do you know the Reliant Robin? Remember that car?
Oh, yeah. There they are.
Yeah, well, these are Reliant Rialtos, the upgraded one, which I don't know what they changed. It's still not a very nice car.
I've never heard of a Rialto. Anyone?
The Reliant Robin, you've heard of.
Yeah, Robin,
It was made famous by Only Fools and Horses, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, he had a little van, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, we had one of those, didn't he?
But it was a van back.
A van version. What do they have? Oh, they've got an open roof.
Well, they've cut the roofs off of
nice.
this because it was going to be raining, so they figured it better to have no roof.
Yes. It's Britain.
So we have to drive from London to Blackpool in those.
Nice.
And mine broke down about 10 times. The worst one. And I think Chris had it fixed because it's USA versus the UK, and we're in English cars. His is painted like the Union Jack, mine stars and stripes, and mine breaks down repeatedly. His ran like a clock. Go figure.
Had Matt LeBlanc ever been to Blackpool before?
No, he hadn't.
Will Matt LeBlanc be returning?
He might. No, it was, you know, we actually had a really good time. It was, weather-wise, wasn't the sunniest beach. But the whole town, like, got involved in the thing. It was actually, we had a really good time.
And then you went back to my neck of the woods. You were in Southern Ireland, West Cork and Kerry.
The Ring of Kerry,
yeah.
Dingle and Killarney and all that. We did a thing with Rolls-Royce over there. Well, that was really fun.
Wow. And now, was this woman, was she just taking a picture and you literally drove by?
She was with her girlfriend and they were on their way to her hen do, you call it? Like
hen do,
bachelorette party, we call it in the States. And we were driving up the road. It was me and the new Rolls-Royce Dawn, the convertible, and Chris Evans was in his Rolls-Royce Corniche from '76. And there was a comparison, old and new. And we kind of had a red light, and I think it was in Dingle. And they're walking there, and they come over, hey, and they just took a selfie. And I think she put it on Twitter or something, social media, whatever it was.
You look genuinely happy.
She had a very short skirt. If I must be honest.
Yeah, I know, you look suspiciously happy.
Yeah. More of a belt than a skirt.
It was her hen do. It was her hen do.
Yeah.
It wasn't up it. It was just No. No, yes. So there's some episodes that maybe they're like, no, it was great, but you're sort of not really on very much, are you?